Asteroid Medusa and astrology. Do you know where it is in your chart? So Medusa, the story, the mythology, is in short that many people admired Medusa for her look. She was considered very beautiful. She was a priestess to Athena. Poseidon lusted after her for her looks and took her under the sea one day and assaulted her, and Athena saw it as one of her priestesses was defiled and that, she can't have that in her temple, which we'll get to later. So then Medusa was punished and her hair was turned into snakes, and she was considered so scary and vile, and she could turn people to stone with just like a glance. So her whole life was changed basically for something that wasn't her fault. She was literally assaulted. The representations, there's a lot to go into. First of all, Medusa can relate heavily to jealousy, especially from other women. And so depending on where it is in the chart, you can kind of get more insight into where you may experience that. It also relates to where we hide our trauma, because Medusa feels a lot of shame for something that isn't her fault. So it's almost like we feel some shame for an ugliness that we don't really have. So we're not seeing ourselves clearly in that area because we're experiencing negative energy from outside people because they feel jealousies or resentments or insecurities or whatever, basically triggering people, and that triggers your shame and the snake. So a lot of times with Medusa in our chart, we can actually scare people away before they even get a chance to get close. So it's like the snakes are kind of like on guard. So depending on where it is, for me, I have Medusa in my first house. So it's almost like you can think of RBF. I can have that at times because it kind of keeps certain energies away. It's like the snakes looking and kind of giving this stone cold glare to try and keep certain people away, that to keep myself safe. So it's a defense mechanism in the chart, basically, because of experiences that we face. So Medusa is a very interesting asteroid. And if you want to learn more about the asteroids, or if you want to get an asteroid reading from me, you can look to the link in my bio.